Oil prices are spiking to their highest in months. Los Angeles is burning. And guess what? This isn't just about the US. These crises are shaking the world, from India to France, from the UK to the Middle East. What's really happening? And why does it feel like the world is spiraling out of control? Let's dive into the facts and the drama, because there's more to this story than meets the eye. First, let's talk oil. Prices have hit a 4-month high, and it's not just hurting Americans. In India, the government is scrambling because higher oil prices mean higher inflation. And guess who feels it the most? The everyday person struggling to make ends meet. Meanwhile, in France, where fuel protests have already rocked the country in the past, this surge could reignite that same fiery tension. In the UK, energy prices are already a nightmare, and this oil crisis is like salt in the wound. What's worse? All of this is happening while Saudi Arabia and Russia cut production, holding the world hostage for profit. Oh, and let's not forget, while we're paying more, oil giants are raking in billions. Funny how that works, isn't it? There's Los Angeles. Once the city of dreams, now a city choking on smoke. The wildfires are devastating, and here's the kicker. It's not just a California problem. Wildfires like these are happening more often in places like Greece, Australia, and even Canada. Why? Because climate change doesn't care about borders. India's cities are dealing with record-breaking heat waves. The UK is seeing unusual floods. And France's wine industry, yes, the beloved French wine, is struggling because of unpredictable weather. Meanwhile, in the US, instead of action, we get politicians blaming each other. Classic. Here's what ties it all together. We're living in a world that's poorly prepared for the crises it created. The oil crisis, the wildfires, the extreme weather, they're all connected by a system that values profit over people. But let's be real, who's paying the price? It's not the billionaires jetting off to climate summits. It's you, me, and billions around the world. And let's not ignore the irony. The US and other major powers spend trillions on wars and geopolitics, but can't seem to figure out how to protect their own people from natural disasters. India is working to build renewable energy infrastructure, but it's an uphill battle. France is trying to curb carbon emissions, but unrest keeps derailing progress. And the UK, let's just say they have enough on their plate post-Brexit. So what happens next? Do we finally wake up and address these crises with real solutions, or do we keep watching this slow-motion disaster unfold? Because here's the truth. If the leaders of the US, India, France, and the UK don't step up, the rest of the world will feel the fallout. And don't hold your breath for oil prices to drop anytime soon. Unless, of course, you're stuck in LA where the air is thick with wildfire smoke. Welcome to 2025, where the world burns, literally and metaphorically. So, what do you think? Are these crises just coincidences? Or are we witnessing the collapse of a broken system? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget, hit that like button, subscribe, and share this video. Because if we're going to survive this mess, we need to start talking about it. See you next time.